Before you catch any rays this holiday weekend, remember that even a little sun exposure can be harmful, according to dermatologists.
We are seeing increased rates of skin cancer throughout the country, but also in Washington specifically.
Dr. Lindsay Gunnell, a dermatologist with a background in skin oncology at Fred Hutch, says roughly 80% of UV rays can still seep through cloud cover.
That's a generalization, of course. It depends on how thick the cloud cover is and, how much of it there is. But I think people just don't believe that they need any kind of sun protection.
CDC data shows a 120% increase in melanoma cases in the U.S. from 1999 to 2021. In 2020, Washington ranked among the top 18 states for skin cancer cases in the U.S.
I think one of the reasons that we are seeing that in Washington is because there's a false sense of security here with our cloud cover, that we're getting protection that we're not getting.
Gunnell says even getting burned from that one day it was sunny out can be harmful.
Melanoma and basal cell skin cancer specifically are more likely to happen for people who have intense intermittent sun exposure as opposed to chronic low levels or even high levels of sun exposure.
Skin cancer becomes dangerous, even deadly, if it metastasizes into other organs like the lungs and brain.
How they do that is skin cancer can infiltrate into the blood system that is part of your skin, and then the blood can take it everywhere in your body.
So what should you look out for, especially if you notice a new or suspicious mole? Dr. Gunnell pointed to what dermatologists call the ABCDEs of melanoma, starting with A for asymmetry.
So if you can't cut that mole in half and they're the same on both sides, that's a problem.
B is for border, meaning moles with irregular edges should be checked out. C is for color.
It may just be a compound mole with two colors, but it might be indicative of melanoma or something more worrisome.
D is for diameter of 6 millimeters or greater,
which is a size of a pencil eraser, most people know.
E is for evolution, which Dr. Gunnell says is one of the most important factors.
A cancer basically isn't a cancer unless it's growing and evolving. And if you see something changing, even if it seems otherwise harmless to you, it's a good idea to get it checked out.
Dermatologists say protection is key with regular application of SPF. But what about vitamin D absorption?
You need UVB rays to absorb vitamin D, and sunscreens do primarily protect against UVB. That said, you need very little sun to produce vitamin D in the skin, and most sunscreens are not protecting perfectly.
Sunscreen remains one of the most recommended ways to protect yourself if you are out in the sun. Gunnell says adding additional layers of protection like a hat or even clothing if possible are effective. For HealthLink, I'm Christine Pay.